Hello, YouTubers. I want to welcome you to another edition of Bargain Bin Gear. And I'm slowly recovering after being in the hospital. Right? Man, almost a week, really, when you combine everything. I had my gallbladder removed, if you can believe it. So, I've been recovering. It's not something I'd recommend. But in this case, it was quite necessary. And, I don't know, my sister says that since the surgery I have more color in my face. I was turning quite yellow. So anyway, recovering. It can be a couple weeks or whatever. So I've been at home, and I don't know if you can hear this. I'm in Studio B, right, aka my living room. And I don't know if it sounds like I have a aquarium going, water running, but it's actually just a screensaver. And so, basically, since I've been at home, just recovering here and there, I've actually been recording this kind of stuff, really. I don't know if you can hear that, but those are just recordings I've done. And I've also organized some of my recordings, and this is actually album 359. So, and I'll probably complete that today, hopefully. I've got 8 tracks, and it's about 41 minutes at the moment. I usually like to make an album, about 45 minutes or more, and then 10, 11 tracks somewhere in there. And it turns out I've got album 355, 356, 357, 358, 359, and then one other one, I guess, would be 360 on another computer. Why I haven't hooked it up, I don't know why. It's been unhooked for a while. Anyway, but I do tend to get tired pretty quickly. In any case, so I've been recording, They told me, well, you can't really lift anything. And that includes amplifiers, so it's kind of... So a way around that is, instead of moving the amplifier, I just move the microphones around. And that brings us, make a long story short, brings us to a new purchase. And it's kind of a, something that maybe to pick me up a little bit, get over this, So I was very pleased when it arrived. And what is it, you may ask? Well, it wasn't exactly the most expensive purchase I've ever made. And in fact, for those who are diligent and have been following the channel, I did a video on this because I've purchased these before. But I purchased them again because I liked them so much. And it was such a bargain. And because I've had them before, I know exactly what they are and whether they work or not and that kind of thing. And so what are they? Well, they are tabletop microphone stands. Now, a tabletop microphone stand, usually a microphone stand, that's adjustable and things, to record amplifiers and cabinets and those kinds of things, right, can be an expensive proposition. You know, I mean, I've seen them for $65, $100. You know, and granted, they're really nice, but they also take up a lot of space, footprint-wise, you know. And here in my living room, you know, I've got a bunch of cabinets and things. Well, there just isn't a lot of space for microphones on top of that. So, what to do? For some reason I had this old school microphone stand, and it was had a big base and a metal little thing. It wasn't adjustable at all. You couldn't move it up or down. And it was okay, but it freaking broke. Fine. You know, I don't know where I got that thing anyway. Probably Goodwill or something. Anyway, but it really gave me a good idea to get a microphone stand that's compact. Has to be inexpensive. I mean, I don't want to spend, $65 on a microphone stand. I'd rather put that money into the microphone itself. And so I found the newer, right, tabletop microphone stand. And because I record in stereo, I wanted two of them, a pair, right? Now, had I gone the $65 route, that'd be $65 times two. Ouch! Right? That'd be $120-some. Ouch! No way! No. However, the newer, right, tabletop microphone stand, when you buy a pair of them, comes in at about maybe $10, maybe a little less than that, for a microphone stand. Now, that's pretty amazing, really. And the brand is newer, right? I mean, not only are they new, but they're newer. Okay. So I've been home recovering, and they've arrived, right? And hopefully it's what I was expecting, And I think I got these from Amazon and things. And the package is actually kind of heavy. Look at that. Okay, look what it says. This packaging is lighter than our smallest box. Okay, good. So here it is. Let's see how they fared in their travels. We have an official unboxing here. Really kind of, well, it's an unbagging. And then an unboxing. Okay. And, so let's go ahead and open this up. Here we go. Don't try this at home. Only trained professionals should attempt. Okay. Boy, this is some tough stuff. Kind of hard to open. Okay. So I got it here. And here we go. Ah! Can you believe it? Another baggie. Alright, we'll have to go through that one. So this one, I'm going to use these things. Nicely packed. hopefully they're not damaged or anything like that. Now, you know, a microphone stand, I think one of the big deals, it has to have some weight to it to hold the microphone so it doesn't fall over or anything, you know. So, here we go, opening the baggie. And good news, it is the same as last time. Now there's a little box here, I'm getting it out. It's a little smushed, you know, but nothing that should be too worrying or anything. Come on out of there. Okay. Boy. Hold on. There we go. And we're opening this up. Wow. Wow. Look at this little bad boy. Ooh, that's sharp. So here it is. And there's two of these. Two boxes. This is one of them. And this one's a little smushed, but that's okay. As long as nothing's broken in there, we're good. So here we go. Let's see what we get. The newer tabletop microphone stand, iron base, and this is the, what is that? PCO 021 or something, or 23, I don't know. Anyway, let's see what we get. Oh my, oh my. Here we go. So here you go. Newer customer service. And tells them I can contact them if I want to. Chances are I probably don't really have a need to contact them, but okay. First thing, look at this. Here we go. Very, very nice. Individually wrapped. Wow. Well, that's a mic clip. Look at that. Alright? Perfect. And I've confirmed that this does fit most microphones, you know, depending. In this case, we're just using SM57. Standard microphone. Shure SM57. And be careful if you buy one online, because there's a lot of knockoffs. Make sure it's a real one. Okay, anyway. So here it is. There's the mic clip. Right? Screws in here. And I don't see any damage at all. So, you know. And I mean, I've gone through mic clips and they always seem to break. You know, these though I've had for a while and they don't break. Very good. Okay, so that's the mic clip. Now, there's part 2, which is the arm here. And I remember when I got these the first time. There it is. Look at that. Right? And I was kind of disappointed because I thought, man, that's kind of small. But you'll see that this is not. This actually works really well. I'll show you that. And now, here is the iron base. And here it is. It's like a little dumbbell. Right? You do curls with it and what have you. You know, weightlifting. There. And it's pretty solid, actually. You know, hard to believe that this is for, you know, basically $10. Wow. Okay. So first, let's get that screwed in. Here we go. There, just twisting it. And there it is. That's solid on the base there. And let's get the top on. Here we go. second. There we go. Okay. So now it's starting to look like a mic stand. Now here is the cool part. And for $10 you just can't go wrong. Check this out. And this is what I was so disappointed, because I was like, well, yeah, it's fine, but gosh, it's awfully small. I mean, you know. But you unscrew this part, and guess what? Wow, look at that. Well, it's telescopic, right? And so you can just put that in there. And now, look at it. That's freaking awesome. I don't know if you can see all of that, right? And there you go. And this is really super. In fact, I'll get a microphone here and try it out. Okay, so I've got a Shure SM57 here. A dynamic mic. Works great on guitar. You know, I keep it in this box. But here it is. Right? Now, of course, you need a microphone cable at the end, but the mic just pops right in there. And look at that. How awesome is that? Put it on a stand. Boom. Well, you can't see that, but anyway. How awesome is that? It looks cool, too. For very little money, and does the job. You know, it's not going anywhere. And what I found is when I'm making these recordings, here's another one. Let's hear that one. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's one of the recordings that's done in Studio B here. And so what I do, I have all these amps and cabinets hooked up, and basically just can set this little microphone stand in front of the cabinet or the amp, and can adjust the height anyway, you know, to the desired height. And a lot of times, because I have maybe a cabinet and then behind it a bigger cabinet, well, a lot of times I'll just set these right on the cabinet, right in front of it, and mic the cabinet behind it. See? So very, very convenient. Highly, highly recommended, and a real bargain. You know, and when they come out to be about $10, you know, maybe even a little less than that, and you get a pair of them too. Right? Perfect. Very, very nice indeed. Pretty cool. I'm very, very pleased. Highly recommend these, you know. I guess if you're doing podcasts or whatever, you can have it on your desk too, you know. But even on the floor, you know, works perfectly to mic up a combo amp or a 1x12 or that kind of thing. Or a 2x12 for that matter. Just very convenient, and they look cool. I mean, that really looks nice, I think, right? Wow. And it's adjustable on top of that, you know, and the bass is heavy enough. It's just right. You know, it's not the heaviest in the world, you know, obviously, but not super light where it's flimsy and, you know, is wobbly or anything like that. Yeah. Very very solid, in fact. So anyway, it's a very solid purchase here. Very pleased. Yeah. So I'll definitely be using these. And that way I don't have to, carry amps around to get it just seated right and that kind of thing. Now, I will tell you, in the past, I did buy one of the $65 ones. I didn't know any better because I thought, oh man, it looks so cool. And those work too, of course. But I found that this works just as well. So I definitely would rather put my money into the microphones than the mic stands. And I mean, I've tried some other tabletop kind of microphone stands, and they're always kind of crusty. They wobble around, they move around, they don't hold the mic up, etc., etc. And I didn't find that here. I mean, this is a real deal, solid piece of equipment here. So highly recommended. If you're planning on doing some recording at home or what have you, studio recording, I highly recommend these. Just no issues with it. Works really great. And what I love about it is a small footprint. You don't have to have a lot of open space behind the microphone stand for the feed or anything like that. If you take a look at it, the footprints are quite small. This is it right here. I mean, the diameter of that. Great purchase. Very, very pleased. Very inexpensive, but very useful. Just no issues with that. Let me turn this off. So, I will, finish up this album here shortly. Hopefully. So that's great for recording. I'm really, really pleased. So I'm going to continue recuperating here, and I will see you next time. Okay.